As I sat in the audience and watched all the people walk up here, every one of them limped. Don't let your children grow up to be football players. This is such a special honor. First, I'd like to thank the committee that selected me to be here this evening. I'd like to thank the Calgary Stampeders for putting on such a wonderful, wonderful show, and the Hall of Fame committee for taking care of myself and my family and doing such a wonderful job for this whole week. You know, people don't start out, before I forget, Wally, I'm saving you a seat. I am saving you a seat. But people don't start out, I don't believe that they start out and have a goal to get to the Hall of Fame. I don't think that's a goal. I believe that as you do what you do and you love what you love to do, it seems to come your way. And it's done by a lot of people. In my case, I'm a builder. I'm not a player. It comes to me through the sweat and the strain and the efforts of other people. I know in the audience we have Danny Kepley and Tommy Towns. Are you guys here someplace? Hector Poche. People that started out when I first came into the league in 1977 and gave me a ride to 6 consecutive Grey Cups, and then they won 5. And it seemed like it was the thing to do. And then one of the greatest men that I've ever met in my life, a man named Bob Ackles, he gave me my first chance as a football coach, as a head coach of a professional football team. What a glorious year that was. We opened up BC Place. First game, we were kicking off. Lou Pasaglia does an onside kick to Merv Fernandez. He catches it in midair and goes down to the 23-yard line. And that's how the season started in BC. I didn't do anything in that instance. The players did it. And that will be the common theme that I believe runs through my bones about why I'm here. Every time I turn around and look, there are players involved in doing magnificent plays, thrilling the audience, one-hand catches, doing magnificent athletic thrills that thrill me from the sideline as well as thrill the fans like yourself out there. And those are the things that this foundation, this Hall of Fame is built on. It's built on the skill of the players. I was again fortunate to go for a ride with them. I also had the fortune, a great fortune and a misfortune at the same time, to have 3 sons, Mike, Mark, and Patrick, who are over here, who I left when they were 8, 6, and 4, something in that area. And that's a difficult thing to do, to leave the country and go away and follow the dream of trying to earn a living in the Canadian Football League. I am so grateful that they have forgiven me for the time I spent away, and I'm so thankful for their mother, who has done such a remarkable job of a single mom, raised 3 beautiful children, and they have given me 6 beautiful grandchildren. I am so fortunate that I was able to then retire and go back to the United States and live in Oregon, where 2 of my children now live, and 5 out of 6 of my grandchildren live. My other son lives in Seattle and his daughter, my granddaughter, has graduated from college. I know I'm not that old, but he had a child when he was 6. Again, though, the people that I've met along the way are I'm just blown away with gratitude because of them. And the last place I worked was at Montreal with Bob Wettenhall. He's one of the men that he is keeping this league alive. When we all thought that it was going to go under, Bob Wettenhall stood up and took over the Montreal team and has continued to be the class owner that I think he's the class owner of the world, but I'm a little prejudiced. He also gave me a job. But that Montreal experience was so special. And not only did I have a great time in Montreal coaching football, I was fortunate enough to meet my wife, Stephanie, my beautiful wife, Stephanie, who every single day makes my life better. And her son, Blaze, reminds me that if you have a young person in your life, you'll never get old. Ladies and gentlemen, I am just humbled and gratified and just honored. I can't express it any more than that. Thank you so very, very much for my Hall of Fame.
Don.